This episode of another fantastic podcast is brought to you by you, the patrons of Patreon. If you're listening to this on something that's not Patreon, then it's an old episode. But if you want the hot, fresh, new episodes, go over to our Patreon, sign up. The $5 bracket gets to see us in video form before anyone else.
All right.
Thanks for listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fantastic podcast. Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts out there, but this is another fantastic podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Keep it going.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Settle down,
Please,
everyone.
Please.
How's it going,
Dax.
everybody?
How's everybody doing out there,
Yeah, what's
internet
going
land?
on?
We got ourselves a couple coffees.
Thank God.
I needed it.
Drink them if you got them.
Needed mine.
We actually had a mishap with that. Hold on. First, let's do a little patron spotlight, shall we?
Show them some love.
First things first.
Ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen, we want to put a spotlight on a very special individual. This person supports us heavily on the Patreon, and they're new, I think. Selena Haddikin.
Selena!
Give it up for her. Give it up for your girl.
Whoa!
Thank you, Selena. Oh, Selena, thank you so much.
Thank you for
Selena.
believing in what we're doing here, because without you, I would probably be doing some questionable things on the internet.
I agree. Pop would definitely be doing that. But thank you, Selena.
Thank you, Selena, for believing in us. And because of you and other folks alike, we're able to get some upgrades. I got the only one right now. But we're all getting these. You can hear my voice. We're getting these nice.
Why do you sound better than me?
Yeah, that's not fair. Justin sounds way better than me and Pops.
We're all getting these hot, brand new microphones. That's right. You hear my voice booming in
and if
your
you're on
ears.
the video, you can see the difference.
You can see me if you're on the Patreon, the
Me and-
$5
Me and
bracket.
Damon
Hold
hide
on.
behind
Can
our
we do a little
microphones.
comparison real quick if you're watching the video?
Oh, so here's the best part for those of you wondering what's so great about it. See, I can talk like this, so you can see my face.
Yeah, but you can't see my face when I talk right into the
Yeah.
microphone.
I have a giant pud in my mouth.
You have a big black thing in your mouth.
Excuse me?
Huh? I'm sorry. But yeah, so we're making the upgrade pretty soon, and hopefully, we'll all have that mic, and it sounds pretty crisp,
And
Yeah.
it's,
if I do say so myself.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
It's a
sound,
big upgrade.
I'm gonna sound
Yeah.
extra good in this episode. So
And it's not just the streams. It's the movie commentary. It's the dub it out.
Yeah,
it's
and
everything else.
Everything. So we making big upgrades over here.
everything is going
All
to be.
thanks to you guys.
Everything's going to be sounding better, more professional.
Yep.
And just imagine when we have the new space. Just think about it. Just think about it for once.
Can you
fucking-
just imagine?
Can
it?
you fucking think about it for once? And I got to make sure I fix something because last episode on the video,
Oh.
my pants,
This is a nice visual gag.
my pants like bunched up, and when I sat this way on the side, you could tell from the side, it looked like I had a boner, like I had a wiener.
Oh,
getting
that was
hard.
just your pants? I thought you were
Just
just
a mini
really.
boner.
I thought you were really happy to start doing the podcast on video
you know,
again.
when your pants bunch up, it looks like a boner. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just
the
awkward,
zipper
so
pops up.
Yeah,
I gotta
you guys
sure
out there, you know what we're talking about.
make sure I cover that with my Jaboody merch.
So now you
the
mentioned
worst.
that. Now I'm conscious of my pud mound.
Yeah, you don't want it to be.
Pud mound.
You don't
And
want
I'm right dead center, so everyone's
You don't-
just
And you're wearing
watching
shorts
Me. Oh,
today.
I intentionally picked shorts.
We're really teasing people that don't
Yeah.
have the video format
Yeah,
right now.
You guys
It's-
are missing out on all these bunched up.
I'm trying to get a
Pants
demographic on this podcast.
We got a lot of boys wearing camo today. We're
Yeah, it's a good theme.
I'm rocking the slip-ons. you
Nice
know?
and comfortable.
Doing it right.
No socks, by the way.
Yeah, it's hot. It's
Little-
too hot.
little stinky.
Okay.
It's too hot.
Stinky.
It's 100 degrees outside. Brutal.
Yeah, a little too hot for socks. You get a pass. You get a pass this time.
You
Mhm.
can't wear socks with the thong-styled sandals, but you can with the slip-ons, right?
Yes, that is the rule.
If you do, you're a dangerous man. You'd have to like cut the toe, and then that'd be weird if you had socks with the thong ones.
It
Yeah.
just looks awful.
What's the best thong sandal etiquette? Is
Hold on.
is
First
sock
first of all, don't buy sandals that are called thongs.
okay.
Just get some Nike sandals.
Well,
some
Damon, I'm
thongies.
white, so I'm allowed
I
to wear the
forget.
thong back sandals.
I forget. Yes, you're right. You get away with it.
Well, I almost got a hot coffee. Wanted to go to a coffee bean, but it was shut down. That's nice when you go to get coffee and it's gone.
And you know what, too? I was thinking, like, coffee bean sounds so good today.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, better than most days. I'm like, I am so looking forward to coffee bean today.
Mhm.
And, of course, we get there,
Disappointment.
and it's just shut down.
It must have recently shut down too, because I felt like we were just there.
I feel like we went there last week.
So we had to go back to our regular, hit up my girl Starbuckies. Never does me wrong, but, it's just the same. It's the same.
More of the same. What you gonna do?
Also, more upgrades. We got new keyboards, new mice coming in here.
I'm really liking these keyboards.
It's all thanks to you. We're going wireless with the mechanical. It grew on me.
We got to clean it
me
up.
too. I wasn't a big fan of mechanical because they're so loud, but man, it is satisfying when you press those buttons. Oof.
Maybe we'll do a giveaway of our old keyboards if anyone wants those.
Probably need to clean them up because there's probably 2 years worth of
Bunch of dust and dead
filth.
skin. Yeah.
I think there's people who want it filthy.
Which one of you want
They
filthy?
want the DNA.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Damon's crusty fingers.
The DNA encrusted in there.
It's valuable stuff.
So yeah, we're making big upgrades around here, folks. It's all thanks to you. So thank you for your support, whether you're listening or watching the Twitch or listening to this or watching that. We appreciate you.
Moving on up.
I'm looking forward to the new mics. Those are pretty awesome. I was using. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
I sound so
Me
much
too.
better.
Now that I've been talking into those for so long, now that I'm talking into this one more, I do hear a difference.
Really?
Your voice
I hear
sounds
it.
fuller.
I'm
I
looking
hear a
I'm looking
difference.
forward to that one because since I have such a deep voice, it's like really hard for me to project. But with that one, it's like you can be really far away from it. Like I'm not even. I'm
yeah.
this far
You
away.
get a little
You can
distance.
barely hear me, but you're far enough away from it.
You can
It's
talk kind of far away, and then you can get in there. It sounds like I'm right there in your ear.
And then you can throw your voice a lot better.
Ah! So yeah, it works out pretty well. We got big pod energy today, folks. I don't know if you
big
noticed
pods.
this.
big pod energy.
Big pod energy. A lot of upgrades going on.
Can we name
It's
that
fucking hype.
this podcast title? Big Pod Energy.
Oh, that's a good name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to start naming them
Fuck.
because they're just like they've been descriptions lately.
Oh.
So let's
Oh, you mean the
Big
title?
pod.
I thought
Title for
this
this
podcast.
episode.
this episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Big-
talking about changing the whole name of the podcast.
that's a good name for podcast.
It is.
Big pod energy.
Yeah.
That's a good podcast
It is.
name.
Oh
It is.
man,
Damn it. That's good.
Well-
Fuck.
well-
Should we switch it?
I think we should switch it.
Big Dick Energy wasn't a meme until now.
Where did they start?
Where did that come from? I'm starting to hear that everywhere.
Yeah, that's kind of a newer meme.
Should I look it up? I'm curious.
Yeah, let's look up Big Dick on the internet.
Oh no, I shouldn't. Oh, it's almost got me
Be
again.
Come on,
careful.
do it.
Fool me
Careful.
once.
Come on.
Fool me once.
Shame on you.
Speaking of big pot energy, I'm feeling energized today, boys.
Why?
Why is that?
Because I got drunk last night, but I drank this product called Drink Aid before I went to sleep, and I woke up feeling fine.
It's a lifesaver.
Our lives were saved.
I woke up feeling great, and I had a lot of alcohol in my system before I went to sleep, but I drank Drink Aid. And you know what I did? I went to Amazon. I put in the promo code 15 Jaboody. That's 15 Jaboody.
Oh, of course.
And I got 15% off. So I saved money,
Not
and then
bad.
I saved my life by drinking this before I went to sleep. And you
So-
can too.
You're telling me you're gonna save money and your own life?
It's the hangover prevention known as Drink Aid, Damon. I don't know what else to tell you. It's not magic.
Yeah.
It has to be. What else could it be?
It just doesn't make sense.
What are the ethics of using your own promo code to buy products?
Yeah, is that unethical? Can we do
How
that?
are they going to know?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Right? That's the whole point.
Tell you
of
the
it.
truth, that's the only reason why I got it. So I can get 15% off.
Yeah, because we use these
Shout out
shits.
to Drink
We
Aid.
we use these all the time. I don't even remember how many drinks I had last night. That's how bad it was.
They're actually clutch because we're coming up to PAX in a couple weeks, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bring that with us because we've been doing some drinking, so
Yeah.
believe that.
Yeah,
we're throwing them back.
I don't want to drink without Drink Aid. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, yeah,
but yeah, go ahead and do that if you like to get drunk and you know you're going to get drunk soon. You know something's coming up. It's good for occasions where you know what you're in for.
Mm-hmm.
Have one at your bed before you go to sleep. Drink that.
On your
sumbitch.
wedding night,
Yep,
pop
yep.
one of those. Yeah, boy.
So let's should we recap last week?
We should.
I'm sorry, I still slacked. I need to make the segment for this. I'm working on the soundboard. Soundboard's coming back.
Whoa, we have new old things coming back again.
What?
It's a common.
I'm gonna trick out the other one soon too, so it matches. I need to update that one, but this one's got wonderful sound bites such as,
A classic.
and don't forget, and the always timeless.
Play my favorite though. My favorite.
Yeah,
It's good.
right.
See, it's good.
Was that one? Or
It's all the
was that one?
that one-
Was that one.
My favorite. That one.
That's
Yep.
the Rocco's Modern Life
Mhm.
part. That's a good one. So yeah, the soundboard's coming together fine, as you can tell. There's a lot of big pot energy today.
Yeah.
This thing's moving.
I like the guy
crazy.
wearing headphones listening to this, getting farts in his ears.
That's
Yeah.
why he listens.
That's-
That's exactly why.
That's why you come here. Now, last week, Resident Evil 4, we were playing some of that.
That game's
That's-
fucking rad, by
That
the
game
way.
is it's just a fun game to sit down and just hang out with the boys.
I'm so ashamed that I only played like the first level,
Mm-hmm.
like growing up, and that game is just fucking awesome, man.
It's a safe bet that we will be doing other Resident Evils. Probably the next one, co-op one.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
It's Africa one.
Africa
that-
is Resident Evil 5,
That's 5.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then
And
6 is all over the place.
6 is the really bad one, right?
Mhm.
And
We
then
should
7's when it got good again.
7's great. I love 7. And then Resident Evil 2 Remake's coming out fairly soonish, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's at the beginning of the year.
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
So
Yeah, it's when it's sooner than I
Alright.
thought. I thought it was like late next year.
it's
Fucking
going to be playable
sick.
at PAX. So we're going to have to do that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. We also did some Peter Daniel in the GTA RP.
Featuring
Always
Dong
fun.
Man.
Yes, it's always fun. To be a
Dong
little
Man getting in
church
there.
Choir boy.
Dong Man getting in there.
I'm going to say this. Maybe I'm partial because I'm a Dong Man fan, but you definitely make the bit a lot better because you actually have knowledge on the
Yeah,
topic. So
'cause
it,
I actually go to church all the
it
time.
brings it to reality and it makes it really awesome.
Yeah,
It's good
appreciate
stuff.
that. It's a lot of fun. I finally get to live out my fantasy of being a little church white boy.
Being a little
You
bitch.
just get to live it out of being a little bitch.
All that biblical knowledge coming into play. It's gonna be a good one. You don't want to miss the Peter Daniel series. It's a set amount of episodes because we got plans for it.
I like the co-op RP. It's just actually getting it to happen's difficult.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
the queue is the way it is, and I had a few people email me like, "Hey man, do the tight lip thing. Hey man, I really like GTA roleplay. I really want to get into it, but man, the queue for the public server is insane. Like I don't know what to do about it. You have any words of wisdom? Some kind of way I should get in there? Like anything I could do? Like think I'm good enough?" I'm like, yeah, I don't know what to say.
You want to know what you can do? Nothing. There's nothing you can do. If you're trying to
Unfortunately.
get through that queue, you have to wait. It
Unfortunately.
sucks.
To be honest, it's probably now more than ever. It's probably the hardest time to get into Family RP because I feel like in order to get into the application process, you have to do the public server first, which doing that's probably difficult in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
And then for it to get exposed on the public server to be qualified to get bumped up,
Yeah,
that's probably tough.
I think you have to join the queue in like the middle of your day.
Yeah.
And then go to sleep and then wake up and see where it's at.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So for those interested in getting in on the GTRP, I think you got to get through the storm of the public server queue,
Yep.
the line to get in.
No Pixel's still popping off. They did a pretty good update, so there's definitely alternatives. So
There's
for sure.
alternatives. So people that are watching our GTA roleplay stuff on Twitch, you guys are interested. Just you're gonna have to weather the storm. You're gonna have to go on those public servers, boy. We had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did our time.
You gotta do it. You gotta do what you gotta do. But that was pretty much it. We're almost done with Resident Evil, and then we got more Peter Daniel. We'll probably bring that back to Hobos real soon.
That's
Ooh,
some
yeah,
cool ideas.
I'm
Jerry.
excited for that.
Yeah.
We'll bring back some more Jerry.
I miss Craig. Fuck Craig.
Last night, we went out, got some drinks. We saw a guy get knocked out. We saw a dub it out moment.
Oh,
yeah, we did. I wish I recorded it, but it happened so quick. I didn't get to.
It was like one of those things where we were crossing the street. We're like, all right, let's get away from the crowd so we can
Get an Uber.
get a Uber,
and
get
the
away from
surge price isn't ridiculous.
And there's like a group of like friends, like
Mhm.
just guys in button ups,
Oh yeah.
and like one of them,
The
you
group
could
of
tell-
guys that like you could tell they're all mad that none of them pulled any girls.
Right.
So they're already just full of
Yeah.
testosterone. They're just pissed.
They all got rage boners and they got to take it out on something.
And he
Yeah.
goes, it's your fault, bro.
You messed it up.
So he said, you could tell he said something triggering because we just saw some guy get shoved.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well you
So
like
hard.
guys. What did you just say?
Yeah, so he said something, and the dude just shoved him as hard as he could. And then there's the one friend in the middle that's like, no, bro, we could talk this out. We could talk this out.
We're all friends.
Yeah, we're all friends, but the one guy was just too heated and wasn't having it. So the friend in the middle that was stopping them was just like, okay, fine. And they just let him go at it, man. And
Yeah,
me
eventually,
and Justin were watching.
Oh, it wasn't a sucker punch. It was like they squared up.
Yeah, they squared up.
Well,
wow.
it started with the initial shove. And you know when
Oh.
someone shoves another guy like the chest, like
Yes.
perfect, as hard as you could shove someone?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that guy caught his footing. Like,
he got some
imagine
distance.
getting like pushed so hard,
Oh, yeah.
and you were like half expecting it.
Yep.
This guy's feet were like Tom and Jerry, like.
Yeah.
I was like, we saw him to go back like
Probably
20
half drunk
feet.
too.
Yeah, he
trying to.
Yeah.
And then he's like, caught his footing. He's like, oh, what about the fight?
Yeah, but because he pushed him so far, he lost his footing. You could tell like it kind of hurt his ego a little bit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's when he's like, no, I got to square up now. Like
I'm
I
in
got
front of the
something to
boys.
prove.
And
So
then we're standing there, so there's an audience. It's like, I can't look like a bitch in front of strangers.
Exactly. But it was funny because that's exactly what happened. He totally looked like a bitch because his friend
Yeah.
grabbed him, took him to the ground, and punched him like 2 or 3 times. And he was just
The quickest fight you ever seen. The
I'm
quickest dub it out clip you'd
the
ever not
quickest
seen.
one. We were out with Crickster too. And
Shout out to Crickster.
Shout out to Crickster. Right when the fight was happening, we're like, Alex, look over there, bro, fight. Oh, never mind, it's over. It's over already.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait,
the second he
what?
looked over, he's like, wait, what? Fight? Oh, never mind. You don't have to look. It's already ended.
Just a guy on the ground, sleep in the fucking, what do you call it?
The
Gutter?
Gutter.
Gutter, right?
Yeah.
Gutter.
Drainage ditch.
Drainage.
I mean, yeah, the
was almost in it.
dirty part of the street. Yeah,
The
he
clown
was like
from
in
it. He was in there.
He was down
he was
there.
in there. And some black girl just picked him up and goes, "Here's that's what you need." And she's like trying to put water bottle in his unconscious mouth.
She's like,
Waterboarding him.
Yeah.
He's
No,
like,
that was so
he's
funny.
like in the
That
storm
was so
drain.
funny.
Yeah, the storm drain. He's like,
Like all
she's
of,
like, "You need some water. You need
Yeah.
some water.
You need some milk."
And she had those
I mean-
big, those like cottage cheese things.
Yeah.
going.
She's
And
got the
wild,
thunder
she's
thighs.
shaking them, and she's like, "That's what he needs."
This-
Everyone's like,
yeah.
"I think he needs to breathe." She's like, "No, he needs water. He needs water. He
he
needs
needs
water."
something to drink.
And we're like,
Like,
"Whoa!"
he's like completely slumped, like out of it. And she's just like pouring it down his, like he's upside down, right? And she's trying to pour it in his mouth. It's like going in his nostrils and everything, and like his limbs or his arms and shit is just like limp, and he's just
Her first instinct, let's get this guy some water.
Did his friends help him, or they just went away?
I feel like they just walked away after that.
I think half of them disbanded.
No,
One
feel-
guy like felt bad.
not my friend.
Yeah,
like,
one
"Oh,
guy
dude,
felt bad.
That happens to Jorge all the time.
Yeah, he always
does this.
One guy felt bad, but
Thank goodness for that random black lady with the water, though, huh?
or he died
Or
that
he
day.
got
That was
waterboarded to
that
death.
was the end of him. It might have been. I
but-
mean, being knocked out and have a water tossed down
Yeah.
your throat sounds awful.
It was funny though, because after we saw that fight, me and Justin were talking. We're just like, dude, imagine being that guy. Like, imagine you thinking, I'm gonna go out tonight with my friends and have a good ass Friday night. And then the
That's-
next
yeah,
day,
that's
your
what I
friend's
love.
like, bro, what'd you do last night? I got fucking knocked out.
Yeah, I got my shit.
Yeah.
packed in.
That's what I love. Is that was how it started. Yeah, let's have a good time,
Right?
and that's how it ended. Some big black girl going, "What you need?"
Yeah, you end up in a gutter being force fed by a big black
She's
girl.
like almost picked it. Like she was like strong.
Yeah.
She was like,
yeah,
he's like a little rag doll.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I've watched
Watch
enough.
a guy get picked
I've
up
watched
like
enough
that.
public freakouts and dub it outs that I myself get a little bit on edge when I go to a club, just because there's that element of drunkenness
mm-hmm.
and then macho testosterone, and be like, a fight could break out here at any moment, and I could be involved somehow.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, it's
Like in
fucking
that
dangerous.
situation, even in fights I know I wouldn't normally partake in,
Right.
with that amount of alcohol,
Mhm.
I might get involved.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm. Fucking terrifying, but always entertaining when it's not.
always fun to
Oh,
see
yeah.
somebody else get knocked out, right?
We missed out on going to the fair with our group of friends, so we went out late because we were wrapping up stuff here. But yeah, I was like, of course, our group of friends decides to go. Like, it's fucking. It's right now. It's like what 100 and
It's 100
something?
degrees right now.
I think yesterday when everybody went, it was about 95 degrees, and it was late. It was like
9
8 p.m.
o'clock.
Yeah, we were like,
Yeah, it was like 9.
we were trying to like wrap up everything, and they're all meeting up. I was like, I can't. I can't.
The heat.
Can't
The
do it.
heat.
I can't do it, dude. I need to stand in front of my
Yeah.
air conditioner and take a break, take a chill pill. I need to take a break.
Take a me
5.
day.
I mean, the heat aside, the OC fair, just fairs in general,
Fairs.
never really been a fan.
What are-
Greasy, deep fried
Yeah.
chocolate stuff.
I know, yeah, people go for the deep fried Oreos and all
Ride-
the nasty food and stuff, but it's
Rides
like
that hurt.
the rides are super
Oh, those
unsafe.
rides are brutal, man.
Just 2 pieces of metal just punching you in the face. Like every ride's just that.
I just think of the octopus, the one that inverts itself and twists, and then you're also
Yeah.
twisting on top of
Oh.
it.
I've seen too
Just
many.
puke.
I've seen way too many viral videos of people on fair rides, and the shit just like breaks,
Oh yeah.
and people just fall from the big
Oh
swing.
my god.
People just like the one that you're talking about that inverts you, like the chair, like screws come undone and shit.
Oh,
Like, I'm
God.
just like, no thanks, not for me, not for me.
Yeah. Fair.
I think I had deep fried cheesecake, and I'm just like, This is gross.
Deep fried cheesecake.
Deep fried. I had one funnel cake. I was like, oh, this is good. And then like a minute later, I'm like, oh,
My guts.
Oh, my tummy.
I want to go home.
Everybody's all like ready to get on the giant swings.
And I'll tell you what, one food you don't grab. It seems like a good idea. It's that smoked turkey leg. You're like, damn, a big hunk of bird. That sounds good.
I was just about to
It
say.
always smells good.
I've never thought it was good ever.
Really?
I don't know how people think it's appetizing. You'll be at Disneyland and then some little guy comes by. He's just his wrist is dripping grease.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, and everyone goes, "Oh my god, it looks so good."
Yeah.
I've never had that feeling. It's like dripping and it's a big piece, and you're standing in line. And you're like licking it because it's dripping. You're like, it's like ice cream.
I always thought it
Ugh.
looked gross, but then it like kind of smelled good.
That's what it is. Like you go,
God.
oh, that caveman. You go, that
Yeah.
looks good.
It's like, it smells like an awkward Thanksgiving meal in the middle of summer. It's just going hard
But
on.
it's
I'm like,
piping hot. It's boiling oil all over your
yeah,
hands.
the
Ugh.
fact that it's dripping grease, I'm like,
Yeah. It's greasy as
yo,
fuck.
it might not be a good choice.
not a turkey leg guy.
I had one of those at a
nasty.
Ren Fair, which is it's what you're supposed to do at a Ren Fair, but it's just like it's hot outside. It's hot inside this drumstick of a turkey. That's gross.
Ren
Oh,
Fair.
man.
That happened already?
I think they're kind of like they happen periodically.
What is it?
Renaissance Fair.
Oh,
Renaissance Fair.
okay, got
Yeah.
you. got
Damon, once you've gone to a Ren Fair, you call them a Ren
you.
Fair.
Oh, okay.
Damon is
Yeah.
yet to be a squire in the ways of the Ren Fair.
I don't know.
Just a simple squire.
Damon would kill at a Ren Fair.
Hmm.
All these busty maidens coming up to you.
Ooh, I'd clean up.
Ooh, oh yeah.
But I
Yeah,
mean, the
yeah.
bras that they wear, I would look busty if I wore that bra. Like that shit pumps your
It
shit
gives
way up. Like,
anybody some titty.
you give
Oh, yeah.
anybody that, you're
Oh,
looking massive.
the pleasantly plump lady. Oh, she does work at a Ren Fair. She does. She looks her best at a Ren Fair.
I might have to check out a Ren Fair then. Get some of these ladies to contribute to House Dong.
Those lift up so much that I think if they are naturally gifted, it's sort of the booby
Upper
sort of
curvature.
it sort of spills over, comes back.
Yes.
It has
yeah.
like a muffin effect.
Oh,
where they're getting
yeah.
pushed over the top,
Yeah,
and
like
it's just beautiful.
You
It's
just want to
swell.
shove a turkey leg in between those.
like two loaves of bread coming out of the oven.
And they just walk purposefully, jiggling them, walk really hard, and make them bounce around.
Oh,
And I guess
man.
during this time, it was okay to be sexually advanced towards people. So you'd be like, "Why are you such a bust, milady?" And she's like, "Oh, why I had never."
Dost thou bosoms hurt, milady?
That's thieving bosom.
Is that allowed?
Yeah,
Or
it's
can
kind
you-
of. It's almost encouraged.
Or would
Really?
Or
Yeah.
would the PC thing get in?
Well, when I
yeah,
went
it sounds
back
like a
in my
setup.
day,
That sounds like a setup.
yeah, back in my day, you were allowed to be like, "Such nice breasts, milady."
Oh, how times have changed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now-
Even the Ren Fair has changed.
Now Ren Fairs are SJW events.
Oh,
Why does all this
man.
shit happen in the hottest time of the year?
It's true.
Why?
Yeah.
And that's
Oh.
like people dressed up in leather and shit.
Yes.
That's a good question.
Wool and leather.
Where's all the winter festivities?
Well,
It's
we
always
don't,
like-
Christmas bullshit.
Yeah.
we don't have winter. We're California, so we don't get winter.
Oh.
And
Keep
just
banging your
smacking
shit.
my shit. in
I'm
my
just
mouth.
I'm giving the people something on
Bang
the
at the-
video.
bang at the-
I'm giving them something to enjoy. How many times just bang that fucking mic in Pop's fucking face?
I'm keeping count.
We got to keep the video people entertained. Otherwise, we're just sitting here.
Yeah, very true.
We got to have some sort of. We got to start bringing in some visual cues.
Some
and
visual
things.
gags.
Yeah, like some
Yeah.
things going on in the background they can
Yeah,
look for.
You're right.
Even though this is the thing you just have on your other monitor while you're
well,
Watching
on.
porn.
what?
while you're watching the Jaboody show, you have another fantastic podcast on the other screen.
Oh, do we take out the slide whistle? I was gonna say that could be our first on-screen gag for the new podcast,
cleaned up.
the new old podcast format. But
Yeah,
we cleaned out.
We'll bring them back. We got to bring more visual gag. We got to take note, bring the visual gags back in.
Yeah.
Now all the people listening are like, no, audio gags.
So what were we saying? Oh yeah. Oh,
Sorry.
that's what I think about the OC Fair.
yeah. See, now we're
See?
Now we're giving the people what they want.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you guys like.
Uh huh.
Go ahead, one more again, y'all.
I hit them with the.
Oh,
Sometimes I just like to raffle off a quick 3.
PFFT.
Oh man, yeah, I'm liking this. What else happened? We walked a few houses.
Yeah,
But,
that's enough of that.
That sums that up.
So, still on the house hunt front. We walked 2 or 3. I'm losing track at this point.
Yeah, me too.
And here's what I'm realizing. When it comes, this is a very specific thing we're looking for. So maybe it's not this difficult for most people. I'm sure moving and picking a place is always kind of difficult.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But we're on expert mode when it comes to the search because we're looking for a big room to put a studio, and it needs a dog, allow a medium-sized dog in Southern California. And what's tricky about that is, goddamn, are they good with the photos and the wide-angle lenses?
Yeah.
Sounds like Tinder.
Oh yeah. He sounds just like Tinder, man.
Dude, you guys listening think Tinder's full of just a bunch of fucking catfishes. Try looking at houses for rent.
If you think girls on Tinder have mastered photo angles, no. Try realtors.
They're all using the high-up shot angles.
Yes, exactly. Like, I swear to God, they'll put the phone the furthest point possible in the corner to get as much space possible in that photo.
Put a color filter on it.
Yeah, and it always looks better in the picture than in person.
We walked one, like, in the pictures, it looked like a mansion, and it was, like, high-end, like, okay, that's just about to be out of our budget. And I was like, well, let's take a look. I walked in, I was like, this is fucking tiny. You can go fuck yourself with this place.
Yeah.
Like, I get it's a nice neighborhood, it's in a nice area, but I was like, ugh. And, like, everyone else holding, like, 2 or 3 babies, and they're like, oh, like, I could probably literally put one leg up and reach, and I could touch the both walls.
It's good for a baby.
Baby wall.
for a baby
rooms.
Great room for little Timmy.
Little baby rooms are good, but goddamn, I was like, couldn't put the show anywhere in here.
Yeah, no.
So the search continues, folks.
We have specific
We
needs,
will
though.
keep you updated.
Yeah, very specific.
I did
We'll
score
find it.
I did score a bunch of foam, which is pretty cool.
That's the thing. Even though we don't have the place, we're making all these upgrades.
Yeah.
We're getting all the stuff. We got so much acoustic foam. We've got so much foam. It's just waiting for a new place.
Waiting to absorb all those acoustics.
We need to absorb
getting ready.
sounds.
We are getting ready.
So yeah, we'll keep you guys posted. And like I said, when we do find the next location, it'll be a lot. Some people keep asking. It's gonna be me and Dong Man in there. Pop's got his own thing, and we're trying to keep it close too, so it's not a long drive for everybody.
I'm sure we'll find a spot close to Pops. He'll be over all the time.
So we're looking to upgrade everything, and once we do find that spot, we'll get you guys in the vlog of the setup. We'll show you. We'll get maybe a time lapse of us setting things up.
That'll be cool. And I was telling Justin too, once we finally have our own space, we could do a lot more skits.
Oh yeah,
a lot more skits.
then shit really pops off.
We were already
yeah.
talking about Halloween. Like, we're already talking Halloween, and it's August.
Yeah, we got a good idea for Halloween. I'm stoked on that. We
Yeah.
could even probably start filming pretty soon if it wasn't so goddamn hot. So yeah, that's it for the house.
I got a question for you guys. Maybe it's a personal question, put you on the spot. If in the future, would you be willing to move out of California?
You know what? Lately, I've actually been giving it a lot more thought, just because of how much cheaper literally everywhere else is.
Right.
It's like we might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like if there was a way we could do a trial run, it's just
Yeah.
we have so much shit to move though that sounds like a lot of work, but maybe it's worth it.
So you had
to
the perfect place
do like
You
a 6-month kind of thing somewhere else and just get a feel. I mean, that would suck if you did like a 1-year lease and you guys are there the 2 months. You're like, I miss being home.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like home. I'm homesick. I ain't got no friends out here. I don't know. It sounds kind of scary.
Yeah, I've
But
never lived out of California, so I don't know.
I was thinking I wouldn't mind just moving from OC out to the outskirts. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Because to me, it's almost the same thing. Everything's cheaper.
What's outskirts like?
Just
Inland Empire?
an hour and a
area?
half
Yeah,
away from
okay.
here.
Got you.
Drive 2 hours any direction
Yeah,
except the
yeah.
water, and you're in some place that's way a fraction of the
boonies.
price.
Right.
Sure, but there's still nice places in the boonies.
Yeah. I mean, it's the California boonies, so I mean,
So the weather would still be good. If you want to go to
the
LA, it's an hour and a half drive or an hour. You know what I mean? I thought of that, but
Yeah.
just moving to like Austin, Texas. I don't know. Kind
And
of.
people have told us too before. It's
Yeah.
like shit is way cheaper down there.
Yeah.
You guys are really messing up. So I thought about it, but it'd have to be like you said, like test it out.
Yeah.
Because we'd so be out of our comfort zone.
Maybe that's what we use to travel, like to PAXs and stuff like that, to test the water, just to see what it's like. And then you'd be like, oh, that's a cool town, or that's not for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Travel more.
So crazy to have like our group of friends out here and all that,
Yeah,
and you just
yeah.
hit the reset button. Boom.
Yeah.
But if
Start from nothing.
the perfect place is half the price,
Yeah, you can't beat that. You can't beat that, man.
What about your friends, Pops?
What about your friends and
Can't put
family?
a price on friends and family.
you know who my real friends are? The patrons.
Good point.
The patrons of Patreon. Oh, there you go.
See, there they are.
There they are. It took them a while. We love you guys.
Settle down, you animals.
We love you guys.
Settle down.
Okay, shut up. Shut up.
We got Spider-Man cartoons. We are wrapping up.
We've been working on that for a while.
They've been lingering because of the house search and all this bullshit we're trying to do. We got a lot of projects and things we're working on. They're slowing down dub production, but things will pick up shortly. Starting off with these Spider-Man cartoons. We did a lot. We did so many that we decided to cut it in half to get it out sooner.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing, I think they're each going to be 3 or 4 minutes each, which is pretty normal. I don't know why we did so much. Thought we'd get away with doing an 8-minute thing. It takes too long. So you're getting 2 Spider-Man cartoon dubs back to back, and then after that, I don't know what else. We take them as they come. You know what I mean?
Maybe more Steve Harvey.
Whatever comes our way, we do it.
Yep.
Steve Harvey, it was good.
It was,
I liked it.
It was really good. We liked it, but we found out that
NBC Universal
NBC
liked it too.
They liked it a lot.
They liked it way more
They
because
liked
they
it a lot.
flagged it, or
Well, I
not
mean,
flagged. They claimed it or whatever.
This is the way of Jaboody dubs, which is why it's amazing that you guys support us. So thank you. But when it comes to doing dubs, a lot of them don't create any revenue for us because things like NBC Universal claim the video and take all the ads. So that's how that works. But with your support, we're still able to like take our time with them, make them funny. Because I don't know, man. What the fuck is the point of YouTube anymore if you can't do this shit? It sucks because it's making everyone literally stop doing it.
Right.
This thing where you go, I'm gonna make this thing. It's gonna be funny or entertaining or whatever. Because I think it's funny or entertaining. I'm doing it simply because I want to do it, and it's fun. No one does it anymore. They're all doing the what makes money, right?
Clickbaity, Fortnite, thumbnail
You
video.
won't believe the amazing things on Amazon under $3. Kind of thing. That's what's going on.
Basically.
With the blowjob face and the thumbnail.
Yeah, the rainbow background.
Big white outline.
I've never made that face doing anything. Even the most perfect day I've ever had in my life, I never went, go!
Yeah, not you. Yeah, I don't know. We should start. Maybe
that's what we're doing
Maybe
wrong.
that's our problem.
Should start putting every. Could you imagine every thumbnail from here on out, like on the Jaboody dubs, like even like studios, like all the stream
Big pod
uploads.
energy.
Go!
Microphone going in your mouth.
We really get into this episode.
We go deep in the big pod energy, dude. So yeah, that's what's going on in the dub world. By the way, that's that. We're
Always
working on
good
cartoons, and
I can't wait for YouTube to actually start supporting content creators again.
Yeah, when's that thing
Yeah,
happening?
I don't think it's gonna happen.
They're
anytime
doing
soon.
the thing where they're just gonna let people do their like kind of like a Patreon on their channel.
Yeah.
They still going
Oh,
for that?
yeah. I heard-
They're still gonna do it.
We heard
When?
about it.
I don't know.
So
Yeah.
YouTube is making a pay to subscribe and support this
Content creator.
this particular person.
Yeah.
So it's like Twitch. You subscribe and it supports that person or that channel. So I don't know if they're going to do that or if there's going to be some rules.
Hopefully.
Who knows?
It's been around.
Knowing Jaboody dubs, it probably won't be allowed or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah,
There'll be some community guidelines.
From
that
everything they
keep
said,
us from doing it.
both of our YouTube channels fit under the qualifications, but when they roll it out is a whole different question. I don't know.
Yeah. I did a Did You Know Gaming video,
Oh yeah.
which was a lot of fun. It was
Nice.
actually really fucking hard. Did we talk about this last?
No, we did not.
I
Okay.
never
It just
know.
premiered this week.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was cool. So a lot of people were asking, how did it work? What happened?
Yeah,
how did it
what
happen?
was it like?
So I got
Come on, tell us, dude.
Here's what happened. I got a Twitter DM, and it was from your boy Daz. Shout outs to Daz.
Yo, big ups to Daz.
Totally fucking chill, dude. He runs. What was actually cool is that guy runs the Spriters resource, which I don't know if any of you guys listening know what that is, but the Spriters resource is a website. It's been around for years.
Okay, let me just take the time to say huge ups to Daz then, because I used to use that website all the time when I was little.
Huge part of Daz.
Huge.
Little known fact about your boy, I used to animate Sprite movies when I was a little derpy kid.
We used to make little flash animations using sprites.
We used to make little Newgrounds movies.
And yeah, they basically, so he's been running a website. I don't know him and how many other people, if it's just him, but he owns a website, I think, where they take sprites from games, those little clips of animation of all the characters, and they have them all laid out so you can cut them up and make your own animations or your own colors or whatever and just have fun with them. So that's a website I've always been familiar with. So I never knew that the Did You Know Gaming guys ran that stuff.
That's crazy, man.
But yeah, he hit me up and was like, hey, would you ever be interested? And I was like,
Oh, I'm honored.
I've been waiting for this day. Been waiting.
Now they always say congratulations.
But it's cool because, like, dude, back in the day, I remember watching those and seeing all the people featured. And I was like, damn, maybe, I don't know.
I'm not big enough.
Featuring Jaboody Dubs.
One of these days.
One day.
One of these days, maybe.
One day.
I don't know. I was starting to think maybe our video's always been like funny, not like, hi, I'm a professional voice actor. So I was like, maybe that's why. Because a lot of people that were featured were like coining themselves as, I'm a voice actor.
Yeah.
Which I never really did. So I don't know. But I think I did it as quick as I could. I did it like the day they sent. So here's what they did. They said, you in? I says, I'm in. He says, okay, here's the script. It's a Google document. And in this Google document, you can see it says everything you got to say. And there's one part in red. It was the word shit. And I actually had to say piles of hot games, and I had to censor it. So there's one thing in red was just censor the word shit.
So they sent you the script.
Yeah.
Okay, got
A
it.
Google document of a script.
Okay.
And read that bitch. And it was funny because when I started, I thought it would be so easy. I'd be like, oh, you just read it. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Oh, shit. And I'm like,
read it like a human?
Yeah, you don't want to read it just like, welcome to Did You Know Gaming.
Did you know
Did
that
you know
the games
that
that were
in
featured
1995, Sega and Nintendo had a advertising war. So I was like, oh, fuck. How do you make it sound like natural?
and charismatic
Yeah,
and
so
captivating.
I did the whole thing once, and it took me like an hour, and I was like, now that I had to like do one, have it in the can, and I was like, oh, it's awful. I had to do it all over. So then I did it like sort of almost not line by line, but almost like few sentences at a time.
Get a flow.
God damn, is it hard? Because like you're trying to sound natural, and I wanted it to sound like I'm talking to you now, but it's also not the way that I speak because I don't speak that articulate.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't sound like me, but it's very all the info's there. But you forget to breathe and shit like that.
I forgot to breathe.
And that's so annoying. You'll be in the middle of a sentence. And then they said to Eurogamer magazine that, fuck. And then you have to like do it over. You're like, I forget where do you take pauses to breathe and then cut it up together. But I basically just worked on that bitch like I pulled an all-nighter. I just wanted to do it justice. I wanted people in the comments to be like, this was fun to listen to. And then there was a few parts even while I'm reading it, and I was like, it was so natural and normal that I was like, I started to say stuff funny and make myself laugh. So I was like, oh, I want to bend it a little bit. I want to twist it here and there.
Flavor.
So the episode that I did was risque video game advertising,
Which was very interesting.
in
Perfect
the 90s.
episode for you to dub, by the way.
I know. Because that was another thing. So when he hit me up, he's like, yeah, so just let me know maybe a small list or whatever, your favorites, like games. So I was like, oh. I just looked around my room at all the figurines that I have. That's like how I remind myself of my favorite things. So I'm like, oh, Metal Gear, The Simpsons, you know what I mean? I'm just like all the amiibos. I'm like, oh, Donkey Kong, oh yeah, Ryu for Street Fighter. I'm like, I made this whole list, and then they fucking did a judo move, Jedi mind trick, and just said, how about risque video game advertising and innuendos? I was like, that's so Jaboody Dubs. I was like, that's so smart. Jeez. Say they picked a perfect topic, and gosh, as I'm talking to this mic, I'm
you're
noticing.
Falling in love with himself.
It sounds really good.
I'm so invested in this story. It just sounds amazing.
Guys,
the quality.
It's crazy. But yeah, it was really cool that they picked that topic, and I was able to bend those parts where There's like an advert, and it was like for a woman. She's all tied up. She's got blonde hair, blue eyes. And I like to throw the
putting a little Jaboody touch on it,
and then get back into it because you don't want to just read it. That's just a boring thing. You want to make give us some spice.
Were you allowed to go off script?
No, there were a few things where they wrote words, and then as I listened to it, the things that I was quoting were worded differently. So I was like, oh, that makes kind of look like I said the word wrong, but it wasn't anything big or anything. But no, for the most part, the comments look cool.
People love it.
What's crazy is so many people are like, whoa, I never heard his normal voice.
Been streaming for 3 years.
Yeah. I see.
Right?
I always see those comments.
Been talking into microphones as myself for 3 years on Twitch. And no one, it's crazy. In our little bubble, it sounds so insane.
Yeah.
But there's so many people out there that's like, the Banoodle video?
Yeah, I see so many comments. People going, Jaboody Dub still makes stuff?
The shake weight guy?
The slap a hooker, slap to chop. I'm like,
Billy Mays,
whoa.
dude?
People still even think about that?
Yeah.
If you slap it. Like, it's weird to think like that's someone's like one of their favorite videos, but they have no idea what I sound like and that we stream.
That's a trip.
That's how the internet works.
In our
such
bubble.
a trip, yeah.
But I was saying that's just like, I don't know, man. That's just how the YouTube is in general. Like
Yeah,
I was
true.
saying,
Absolutely.
our friend of the show, Milton, was collabing with some other YouTuber who some people probably see as like a weightlifter guy, but I just never heard of him. I see his channel. I'm like, he's got millions and millions of views and things. I'm like, this guy's a big deal. But it's so crazy how you can do that pretty much on a daily basis. Find somebody who has a huge dedicated fan base. You're like, I had never heard of this guy. How have I missed out on all this? And then you're like looking at the videos like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, that shit happens all the time. So it's so crazy in literally our bubble. It really pops it when you just do a video like that and you see all these people go, whoa, I never thought Jaboody would like do this. Like with it, he revealed his normal voice.
This is a big moment, guys.
You guys, he's talking.
I was like, whoa, it's so crazy that they think that.
Face reveal. Oh!
Yeah. They stream.
See, but that's exactly why we need to do more collabs.
Yeah.
It just took us
True.
about 10 years to do it.
Yeah. Well, I don't
You
know.
want it to be natural. I mean,
Yeah, I guess I'd want them to reach out to us, not me go, hey, man, can I be in your video? I don't know.
I guess there's two ways of looking at it. Is it one way reaching out? Is that leeching, or is that just an actual way of trying to collaborate and make interesting content?
Yeah, and I've reached out to people before, but it's just people are busy.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes you write an email, and you go, hey, man, I'm a big fan of your stuff. They go, wow, I'm a big fan of your stuff. And then
Yeah, no, I know it's not for a lack of trying. I'm just saying now that it's finally happening, that's what's going to help us blow up.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few people come through the Twitch channel this last week, kind of like new people.
Yeah.
And they're just like, cool, man.
Yeah.
Like, been watching you guys on YouTube.
Good stuff.
Didn't know you were on Twitch. Cool. And I was like, whoa. Like, and then they see the community we have on Twitch. Like, this is a cool place to chill.
Yeah.
We'll set up camp.
Resident Evil 4.
Fucking hang out.
And Resident
I'm
Evil 4
down
is
for this.
that kind of perfect game for that, because like it's a game everyone loves to play, especially there's a lot of nostalgia, and then it's our commentary, which I guess people find entertaining. And then
I
it's
guess
a lot
people
of back
like
and
it.
forth and personality, things. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I love doing the Resident Evil. I want to do the Dark Souls some more. And
Yeah, me too. I want to keep going my Dark Souls run.
And we
Some
have
point.
we got plans. We talked about the World of Warcraft stuff. We're working on that. We're working on making it not just another Warcraft stream, but more of an episodic event,
A project.
a LAN party event.
Yeah.
And it was tricky. I was looking at Twitch, and like the reason why we're interested is because I guess all the new shit coming out.
True.
The
There's
new
buzz.
Battle for Azeroth is the new expansion. I haven't played any expansion. I think I barely touched Burning Crusade, but I didn't really touch anything since vanilla. And I was a big fan in vanilla. So every time there's an expansion, you get that itch.
Yeah.
So that's what's driving us to go. And I was looking at Twitch, and I was like, within top games played, it's like Fortnite, the
Dota,
Dotas, leagues,
Counter-Strike,
the PUBGs, Counter-Strike,
Fortnite.
and then WoW.
WoW's definitely
And then
up there.
like 2 or 3 games, and then GTA. It's just kind of interesting. I was like, it's another like heavy hitter in terms of Twitch. So I don't know, maybe we'll get some people from that realm who are like, oh, cool, these guys stream. I didn't know Jaboody Tops was a streamer. But it's pure nostalgia for us. We have a pretty The plan is to make it level. We start all at level 1. We got Milton on board to join us, and we're going to do all of us playing in this room live at the same time. We're going to LAN party this bitch. We got more monitors in here, so Pops can play on over here. Dan will be over there. I'll be here, and we'll be able to stream it all. So it'll be pretty dope. It'll be on a Monday as well. We'll figure out a time and a place and all that. We're making more of an event, episodic event.
Right.
More of an event that's that everybody can watch, not just like diehard World of Warcraft fans.
Yeah.
Because I'm right there with everybody else that's never played it, so I'll be learning it all. You guys could be learning with me. So
Never touched it.
yeah.
So yeah, we're hopefully going to craft it in a way that if you've never watched World of Warcraft, you have no interest, you would still want to watch it.
Right.
I'm actively trying to fight off the like super hardcore stuff, like all the meters and damage thing. I want it to look clean, and you could come and go, oh, it's this game. I never really watched this before. Oh, they're like joking about shit, podcasting, and ripping on each other in the game. Cool.
But I'm also learning how to play at the same time.
And there might be even a way that, like, if you're in our Discord or you're in our community, if you want to start and be a part of, getting your own static groups going, go for it.
Yeah.
It's
Should we even drop the server that we'll be on?
I think
we'll figure it out.
Let's
Give it
figure
some
it
time.
all out
Give it some
100%.
time first.
Because we want to start off level 1, nothing.
Right.
No nothing.
Whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Whole lot of nothing. But that's that. Also in the world of games, we got EVO going on.
I love me some EVO, man.
I love EVO now that Fighter Z is part of it.
Yeah, never really got into EVO. The only thing I would do the past couple of EVOs is pull up the highlight reel, watch the grand finals match, winners, losers, grand masters finals. What do they call the last one?
Yeah.
Sunday night's my night.
The fucking name for the finals get me every time.
The super semi-grand
I'm like-
final finale.
I'm like,
Losers grand finals.
I'm like, oh, winners final. Like, oh no, it's not it.
Losers winner final?
Losers winning. I don't want to watch losers.
So confused.
But I always watch the highlights. But now we got DBZ on. We even got it while we're podcasting. So these guys are going head to head, and they got a big fucking crowd there. Holy shit, dude!
EVO's always
is
been pretty
hype.
hype. Yeah.
Dude. One of these years, maybe next year, we should go.
I totally want to go to EVO.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, going like the last day.
I was
when
watching.
It's the hypest.
Yeah, I was watching them stream it, and they were like, I saw someone streaming, running around. Showing it off. It's kind of like a little mini convention.
It's a mini convention.
It's like a convention vibe with just like big different corners with big screens with different games. You got your Street Fighters, you got your Tekkens, you got your Bushido Blades. I don't know what else is there.
Blaze Blue.
You got all these fighters going on. And there's like it looked like there's some booths of shit.
Yeah, I'm sure Bandai Namco has a booth. Capcom definitely has a booth.
Mm-hmm.
They got them cosplayers.
Oh, yeah. Some Cammy cosplay?
Lord
Let me tell you about
have
that.
mercy.
Now we're talking.
There's a reason I'm a Cammy main, bruh.
Because Cammy got that big.
She got the dumps.
She's got them big old. She got the big ones.
But yeah, this year is really hype. Like you said, I never really followed EVO. I would always just watch whatever hype moment happened on YouTube. But now I'm like actually keeping up with it just because, man, Fighter Z is my game.
Yeah, it's
It's
hype.
my game.
It's hype as fuck. A lot of clutch shit can happen in that game. You could literally have one hit left against a guy with full life, all 3 characters,
And come back.
You could come back. That's what's hype about it.
Yeah.
People just teleporting behind one another, getting the fucking hype moment. And that's what EVO needs. I mean, you need hype moments.
Right.
I feel like everyone always fantasizes about the Street Fighter 3 parry with Ken and Chun-Li. That
We
shit
need
hasn't
another-
happened in a while.
Yeah, we need another Daigo moment.
Well, that is like a once in a lifetime type of a thing. That specific moment. But there are crazy moments when the guy's down, he's on his last point, and he comes back to win the grand championship on the
Yeah.
biggest stage of all time for fighting games.
Dude.
it's nuts,
That's
man.
that's what I think people forget is this is our Super Bowl.
Imagine your fucking heartbeat on that shit, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine shaking, like
Oh
trying
my
to hold the controllers
God,
like
dude.
steady?
Ugh.
Oh,
Dude, I feel like if I did pull a clutch and win, I'd fucking faint. Like,
yeah.
imagine the
that,
hypeness. Where
that much
like,
hype in front of that crowd of people.
It's one of the rare moments where you're allowed to be super cringy
Oh,
and
yeah.
no one gives a fuck. Like, they
Yeah.
take the headphones off, they're like, yeah, and they like kind of yeah, they like nerd rage.
Yeah, they like freak out.
Yeah, and then someone comes up to you, like high five, but then they hug you and
They
it's all
miss.
awkward and
Yeah.
you just like no one judges you.
But
You're
it's
allowed to
okay
have
'cause-
the most awkward
Yeah.
handshakes and hugs.
My
Because you got
favorite
the W. You got the W. So
My
it
favorite
doesn't matter.
pop off is Justin Wong rolling around like a log.
I mean, you got to get it
man.
out, man.
Gotta do what
yeah.
you do.
If you don't move, probably fucking get a hemorrhoid or some shit, dude. You got to move.
Got
You got to jump up now. You got to get a
that
hug.
Big Evo energy.
Big pod energy, big
Big
Evo
pod energy, big Evo energy.
That's how we do it, boys.
You got to get it out.
Yeah, Evo's hype. Can't wait for the grand finals on that DBZ. Everything else, Is Street Fighter 3 there? It's not, right?
No. They probably have like side tournaments, like Marvel versus Capcom Infinite's not on the main stage,
I've seen a lot of memes about that shit getting left out.
which is it's kind of
Marvel vs.
sad
Capcom.
that
Yeah.
Marvel's not in EVO.
It is really sad if you think about it, like what Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was and what Infinite and 3 are. Oh,
Yeah.
We can't be the
I
only
can't think
people.
about it.
We can't be the only people who are thinking like it needs to be saved. Obviously,
Mhm.
Marvel vs. Capcom is one of the greatest fighting franchises.
Yeah.
We can't be the only people sitting here going like, they should get the guys who made that Dragon Ball game to do the next one, or like they have to be thinking we fucked up because we made it ugly and stupid looking.
Oh, they're definitely trying to think of how they can bounce back right now.
The
But it
problem-
might
they-
not happen for a while.
God, they better have like the coolest comeback.
The
Too.
problem is Marvel. It's you have to license this game,
yeah,
and you have to use their intellectual property to create something, and then if you fuck it up, well, then that was your chance. You blew
Yeah,
it.
and back when the old Marvel vs. Capcom games came out, Marvel wasn't as big a deal.
Correct.
Now,
It's
shit,
Disney.
It's Disney, yeah.
And then Smash, but then you got Smash Bros. They got that problem, but they fucking clean up. But I guess
You know what's
Marvel's tied to
crazy?
movies and shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gets all fucked up.
Dude, I think it was like 30,000 people were watching Melee. 30,000 people.
Yeah.
and
Melee's
that's a
big.
lot of dodging.
That
A
is,
lot of wave dash and dodging.
man, that like must be up there with like one of the best fighting games of all time. To have that much of a following this long after it's been out.
I think it always has the biggest number of people who enter the tournament,
Mm-hmm.
which, I mean, that makes sense. It's probably the most user-friendly game to get into in terms of fighting games.
Yeah, it's,
So-
it's not that hard to pick up. I'm hoping that the new one's hyped too.
When we walk around PAX and all that shit, and we go into those fighting rooms, the biggest room is always the Smash room.
Oh, Smash.
Yeah,
Remember
always.
they shunned us because they knew, they smelled it on us that we were
You
not
don't want to
those.
be in here. I can just tell.
Excuse me, guys. You're a little old to be playing Smash, aren't you?
The bars and clubs are that way.
The ladies are that away.
I'm like, listen here, little boy. I've been playing Smash before you were born.
So here, little fella. Evo hypeness. We got another idea we're working on the show. That's right, folks. Board games.
Board game.
Board games. Come on, give me a chance, guys.
no.
Hold on,
Hear me out,
guys.
hear me out, hear me
Come
out.
on, seriously.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Don't fart on me.
Come
Hear me
on.
out. We're gonna. I had the idea. We were like looking at board games, just out of curiosity, laughing, thinking of the old commercials, and we thought, how hype would it be if we got a camera, clamp it up here, have it come down and point down, and we get a circular table here, which we have, and we do a little crossfire tournament. We do a little mousetrap tournament. We get the people going. We play the games they want to see. We get the Monopoly. We get shoots and ladders.
Yeah.
We get fucking Clue.
Clue
Clue.
and sorry.
Fucking
Connect
Clue.
Four.
Connect Four. Think of how hype it would be, dude. Can you imagine if we did that and we're drinking?
think-
if we did like fucking Jenga or Operation.
I think, real talk.
We start playing Operation. This shit comes in.
Don't touch the sides.
And Damon's got to
Don't
get
touch
the piece out of the heart. Shit would be hype as fuck.
Dude, that would be pretty intense. But I'm thinking, I mean, you guys love our Mario Party streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what it
Yeah.
would be. That's exactly what it would be. It's just a real life board game.
I had that idea. That would be cool. So that's something we're going to start looking into. Start grabbing a stockpile of good board games.
And also, you're thinking like just like the classics, but like board games have evolved to a whole nother level.
That's
Cards
why.
Against Humanity.
There's
That's
so
just the start.
much. There's so
Yeah,
much.
stuff like that.
So much new ones I don't even know about.
Like
I
I
just
saw-
pulled up some fucking Batman one. It looked dope. I was like, I never played this or heard about it.
Binding of Isaac did a Kickstarter of a board game. It looks actually pretty fucking fun. I was like,
I mean,
And
yeah.
fellas, let me just ask, have you ever played a drunk game of Clue? It can get pretty fun.
I've been around some families that whip out the board games, and it's a good fucking time.
Yeah.
I played
If-
dominoes.
If you know how to do it right.
Was it it's like the Mexican domino train one? I played that, and it was a good fucking time. I don't know.
Mexican domino train?
was this like a bunch of boys hanging
Mexicans ran train on you?
No, it wasn't like that. It was like those dominoes with the line, and it's got the two-sided die number.
I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
dominoes, a little.
Yeah,
like,
I know what a
dominoes.
domino is.
Yeah, it
I know
was
to
like
play
that. We like
dominoes.
laid them on the side. I don't know. I can fucking explain. I remember I had a good
Dominoes.
time.
You just play dominoes.
Yeah, but it was something about it was different.
All right.
It goes in a circle.
There's
and
a
like,
variation
and
of
you
the
have little
game.
trains.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
New to me.
Someone out there's listening. Oh, they're like, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Somebody out there. I know what he means. Oh, I got shit.
Oh God, I was talking about board games make me have to shit. But no, we got board game ideas. They really fucked up on that name. Board game.
Well, I mean, it is a board.
Bored.
There's two versions of board.
Board game. And I'm sure people listening and the people who watch, they know. They got family night. They know the top shit. You guys
Oh,
got to
yeah.
do this.
Oh yeah.
Secret
Give
Hitler?
us- yeah.
What do you know about Secret Hitler?
I would love for our next like drinking stream event to be a series of board games.
Mm-hmm.
If
We
not one
definitely
or
got to
two,
try it out.
some shit.
At least once, have to try it out. See if the people like it.
There'd probably be an IRL category, most likely.
Maybe there's a board game category I don't even know
I'd
about.
pick IRL.
I
I'm
don't.
excited for the IRL stuff, the board games, and the eventually D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully when that happens. Hopefully soon.
D&D is on the table. We are waiting for our others to join us. Real life gets in the way, but still getting everything prepared.
And also the new place will definitely accelerate that momentum. For
Yeah,
sure.
I feel like this really was going to take it all off.
I feel like this
gonna
really,
make it take
This
off.
really was going to make it happen. I
Yeah.
mean, like in this room, it's so tiny and hot as it is in this tiny little 10-foot by 10-foot bedroom.
I'm sweating right now.
So
Sweating.
when we make this move, which, God damn it, I'm telling you, any day now, it's one of these things. They're like, how soon are you looking to move? I'm like, as soon as we find the spot.
Mm-hmm.
But we got
Keeping
the
our
D&D
fingers crossed.
Player's Handbook.
I got it.
We've been reading. We've been studying.
I got my
Okay.
character.
We know what we want to do. It's just getting the band together and getting the time and getting it all sorted out and getting the audio right. There's a lot of audio at play here.
Ooh, the audio with those new mics.
Ooh. It's going to be worth
Yeah.
it, though. When it finally happens, it's going to be worth it.
Well, let's see. We're going to have 3 of these good mics.
I mean, we got to mic up the best people, of course. I mean,
So we only got 3. So it's kind of rare nowadays we get all 4 of us together.
Yeah.
But in a few weeks' time, we'll have more free schedules. You'll see more of the 4 on stream more often pretty soon. So cheers to that. But I think for a while we'll probably rock 3 of these. Maybe get Louis one if he.
Louis a wild card.
If he can learn to stop coughing directly into the microphone, then yes,
Yeah.
we'll get him one.
It's weird to think that Louis would be talking into $600. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is expensive stuff. Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Beer and liquids.
Yeah.
Spitting on it. I like this microphone. I really like
It's
this.
really nice.
It sounds good, man. I'm telling you. And it's so cool. I don't have to fucking be all up in it.
I do.
Oh.
Yeah, we do. So
It's bopped me in the
enjoy.
face 5 times.
We will have those probably by next stream. So if you're listening to this, you're probably already watching us on the stream with all 3 brand new hot new mics. So thanks again and again. I'm fucking stoked on this. Anything else,
Yeah,
fellas?
I think that might be it for today.
How long we been doing this? I always forget. Are we coming up on an hour? See the record number there?
Yeah, it's about an hour.
You see that?
Yeah,
About an hour?
that hour. Yeah,
Oh,
almost on the dot. Actually, what the
All
fuck?
right. Well,
Wow.
let's wait it out.
Yeah, GG.
All right, everyone just be quiet.
Let's
Everybody, just be quiet for the next 2 minutes.
Got
Got
him.
'em.
Got
Sorry.
him.
Got 'em.
They're like, are they really gonna? Are they really? Oh, farted and shit.
Oh, sorry guys. Sorry.
I was watching the making of Goodfellas. last
Ooh,
night.
Martin Scorsese.
Goodfellas. Have I talked about this? It's one of my favorite
I think we
movies.
kind of
It's my
brought it
favorite
up.
It
movie.
might be my favorite movie.
It's my favorite movie.
The funniest.
It's definitely
movie.
up there for me.
I think it's fucking hilarious. I think it's one of the funniest movies because it's just how people are. And watching the behind the scenes, it was crazy to see how much of it was sort of improvised.
Oh, yeah. Martin Scorsese loves just the natural flow of conversation.
And then I went down that rabbit hole where you're just on the internet and you're just on YouTube and you go from one video to the next. And I was watching the TV interview appearances of Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci, what do you want from me?
I just find him fascinating.
He's a very funny little man.
And he doesn't do a lot of interviews, especially now. Like he's
very much off
Is
the
he?
grid.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
It's
is he even still around
He just
anymore?
golfs all day. That's all he does.
yeah, he just golfs and smokes cigars.
Yeah,
or
I
some
feel like the
shit.
last time I saw him was in the Smooth Criminal video.
Fuck, dude.
Casino
Where
might
has
be
he
his
been?
last real movie.
Yeah, he made his money and he's
dipped.
bounced. But
Bada bing, bada boom. He's out of there.
yeah, it was just funny watching him in his interviews. Very like for the characters he plays, he's very like, yeah, we did a movie and Martin's a good guy. And I told him I don't want to do that part. And he's like, come on, do that part. I was like, no, fuck yourself. He hung up on me. So I called him back. I said, I'm sorry.
Don't go.
I was like, oh wow, yeah.
Oh, I'm back. I'm sorry, we did the movie.
Very soft-spoken dude. Seemed like a cool guy, but yeah, watching the behind the scenes, it was like I didn't know that the part where they got the body in the trunk and they
Yes.
go to the mom. That's Martin's mom.
That's
I
Martin
didn't
Scorsese's
know
mom.
that.
Yeah.
He just
Oh,
put,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He said he just put his mom in there, and to her, like it's Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and
Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta, and it's his movie he's making. So he basically told his mom. He said the way it felt is like, oh, I'm making a movie. And my mom is just like, oh, these are your little friends.
These are your friends.
You're
that coming
making a
over?
movie, okay? And he's like, he didn't even tell her what to do. He's like, just sit
Was
there
just
and
a mom.
be a mom.
Wow.
And she did such a great job.
That's insane. Like, and then I'll watch that scene again, and you can tell there's a part where she almost like looks at the camera because there's that line where Joe Pesci's like, I get a girl every night, but I want to come home to you. I love you. And he
Why don't you bring a girl home? Settle down.
Yeah, I always wondered too, because I remember that scene specifically. Like it feels like so authentic.
Yeah.
I was like, how did they capture like those improv moments like that? What do? They use a real mom like that.
real mom,
Real mom.
Yeah.
real
my mom.
fucking mom.
Yeah, she's my mom.
This is
My mom.
that movie. If you guys haven't seen it, you gotta watch. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's been on Netflix for a while. I've watched it like 3 or 4 times. It's so
Yeah.
good. Since you told me to watch it, I'm like in love with that movie.
Yeah, just enter the promo code Jaboody Fella and watch it and support your boys.
Casino's great too. You should watch Casino.
You gotta watch that.
I gotta watch that one too.
That's I've seen bits and pieces, but
It's
I need
long. It's like 2.5.
That's what stopped me from
Yeah.
seeing it for the longest time. Is it's a marathon.
Raging Bull's really good.
That's
Joe
a good
Pesci,
one.
Robert De Niro.
Raging Bull, a must see,
Yeah.
Anything with Joe Pesci, I'm sold.
a must fucking see. Well, we hit an hour.
We did it.
Hey,
We fucking did it.
Hey,
Talking about Goodfellas, the way I like to clean it up.
thank
fucking
you
did
guys.
it.
Guys, thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you.
We fucking did it. Thank you guys again for listening and all your support. We got big things coming. We keep telling you the plans.
We don't stop.
Huge things.
We we set up the pins, we knock them down.
And you guys have been killed on the Patreon, guys. Thank you so much.
You guys take that Patreon, you just sat on it and just blew it out.
You just blew it out your ass.
You
Thank you
just
so much.
blow it out your ass. Thank you guys for supporting us and supporting the pod. Appreciate you guys. We will see you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.
Peace out.
Get a clap on the way out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gas me up.
Thank you. Thank you. And look in the lens and smile. And we'll see ya.